Ain't none of us heard this shit yet. I heard it, but my niggas didn't hear this shit yet, so we gonna give an honest opinion on this shit. So Cassidy, if you listening, we just gonna be real about this shit. We real hip-hop heads over here, my niggas, so yeah, play that shit.
But I wish that I get this just to respond to you.
Let's get back to business. After I rap, it's a rap, it's finished. This going on World Star, ṟᵗᵉ, and Academic. The baller alert or catch it on the Breakfast Club. See, when TMZ mention this, is gonna get extra buzz. Wendy Williams gonna mention how upset you was, cause when this gets spin, you gonna be salty like Pepper was. Hollywood and Lock gon' drop, I'm going ham on them. Tory had to move from LA cause they put hands on him. I'ma turn fans on them, all this shit taken. My algorithms have risen, I got shit shaking. They strong going on platforms like Dish Nation. Cause dog stole my bars on a big station. He was next to Flex, acting like he catching wreck. Using my bars like my fans can't recollect. I'm a winner, remember I was living check to check. Now I'm getting the type chicken that the connect collect. Never we ain't neck to neck, cause Tory Lanez wagging when he got his chain snatched and went from neck to neck. You know Cassidy, I don't use auto-tune, but they still be tuning in automatically. Hitman said, "Kara, sign the autograph for me," and Tory corny using my own lines to battle me.
Is it recorded? The reaction? Oh.
Nigga got me fucked all the way up. Yo, you never killed, man. Show your true colors, you a chameleon. Like Wack 100 told 6ix9ine, you a civilian.
I would've, when I first heard it, I'm like, why he stopped like that?
Tory Lanez, you're a lame. Even though we never met, but when we finally meet, would you be silent to speak? Would you act like you know me or show me no respect? Tell the truth or get the long nose Pinocchio effect. Ho never told me no for sex. To smoke compress, you need some smoke to blow. I'm the do-si-do connect. I just smell some smoke, I grow to a Tokyo address that costs like a long phone call from Tokyo Collect. I'm confused how some dudes broke and blow a check and try to take your dough when they cake go low. That's why my Draco blow with no OVO connect. Listen, nigga, they find your body, nobody won't miss a nigga. Now how you diss a nigga sounding like me? That's whack, cause I'll bathtub drown you type beats. I don't keep an assistant around the type tweets, but I do keep a biscuit if it's sounding like beef. Philly, my city, and gritty what they call our shit. You not from Philly, but you still be stealing all our shit. All I grip is ratchets, homie. The thing ring like matrimony. In this galaxy, cats is phony. Wait, pussy, don't Facebook me. You bite balls, if somebody bite yours, they'll taste pussy. I'm the type to tell you right to your face, pussy, fuck you. Then cut you like classmates that play hooky. I cooked free and made a little chunk. But when you try to earn cash, you burn fast like a little blunt. I was little jumping niggas, you a little chump. Bars been had an AR, you got a little pump.
You got bricks in the building, boss queen, boss king, that's what's up,
you don't want no smoke with me, you a fucking joke to me. I ain't with a gang that made an oath to me. You bar fight, soft like luxury car poster. And I can tell a shooter close to me to grab the can and spray like potpourri when your hairline's supposed to be. I'm never toasted free, I had a weapon since an adolescent. Tory Lanez story change every time he asked the question. Cast a veteran on flex, you did a cast impression. So using my music was a bad selection. I was the hustler for Usher, ever had confessions. My presidential had him joker for the last election. When I'm driving to my house, I got bad reception. I could quit rapping, just rap, I got mad connections. The men in my gang mean, they got mad aggression. I done seen inmates get gangrene from staph infection. Selling hard was my last profession, and I go hard like my last erection. I had bad collection. If a robber come in cash direction, I'm popping the cake, then knock them back the opposite way. Off my CBD site, I made a profit today. To make the cake stretch and best, don't lock it away. My nigga locked on his cell block, rotting away. He just got out the hole, been back on the block for a day. For that trial, he gave his lawyer all the guap he could pay. But that law firm ain't handle it the Cochran way. Like the end of trial, I blew back in Cochran Day. And been okay ever since then. Word to O.J. Simpson. Man, you can't battle with me if you got thin skin. Bars been hard, no Viagra or ginseng. When I first signed, they knew that I had a pinned in. Label said, dog is a star, Ռᵃᵃᶜᵗ. Me and my AR been free. And we never even had an argument. A friend like that hard to get. I got enough street credit to sign an artist with. So when I send them dudes down, move to the target hit. A headshot to make his lace front hard to fit. He got a big head, I'ma humble him, cause he's small as shit. You rather starve a fish. Look, I got hooks and lines, and Tory bit the bait, that's what you call a wit. He admitted he stole my bars, that's retarded shit. And he stole a lot of other artist shit, did y'all forget? That man confiscated all his hits. Taking all that shit got him stressed, that's why his hair gone bald and shit. You should call it quits, just retire now. His hood mad at him, he just embarrassing his entire town. Don't get thrown in the trunk with a spare tire found. I know a dude with no tools who could change a tire now. So I'm feeling real inspired now. A worker say I'm ready to stop working. I'm not smirking. I got working in my bag, but it's not working. You looking for the best, stop searching. Cass ass get it shaking like a bitch that can't stop twerking. And pussies bleed, but they not virgins. So I'm hoping my niggas cut you open, but they not surgeons. My raps go over your head, but they not turbans. One of my managers told me I should stop splurging. That's like a guy driving drunk trying to stop swerving. I got the word and he crazy puss for playing wolf. I can tell that he crazy shook by the way he look. Us battling is a crazy look. I'm like a footy shot pedicure after the shot Megan foot. Look, my guns got infrared dots. You clap peep at feet, but I'm giving niggas headshots. I'm cold-blooded, you was red hot. Without hair falling off like Lil Wayne dreadlocks. That's dead funny like Fred Sanford. Red Fox, I'm 10 toes down like the other Fred from Bedrock. Soon as the bread stops, shit decay. This for my niggas in the feds, not wish you make a get away. We demons, but even angels might forget to pray. Would you rather move a brick a day or work at Chick-fil-A? You ever glove up, grip a cake, smash your mug up and start throwing shells early like it's Mr. Day? Should I say show that I don't give a damn? If you a businessman, when you're weak and it's still a business day. This back and forth on in the day, cause you in the way, and I already heard all the shit you finna say. You nothing like myself, but even if you Michael Phelps, in a pool of your own blood, you can't swim away. Up in this way, I'm still punching niggas. I spit dumb rounds, dumb times, I done battled a bunch of niggas. I'm hungry, better break fast, I catch you lunching, nigga. Then you in the ER, drinking breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I felt like a fucking winner all summer, nigga. Shit, it won't stop like I just got the plunger, nigga.
Disobey everything evil and wicked.
It's kinda basic. It's a sin to steal my lines, cause my rhymes is sick. I black out like some kind of racist. So if I ever get you pussies tied up, it's not dominatrix. Bars.
Dang. What you think?
Yo, that was hard. That beat was hard. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's gonna be something, man.
But how you feel about that homage shit though? Like Tory's saying, you heard them lines. There was like 3 lines that he used from Cassidy. Is that stealing, biting, or is that homage?
Well, let's say it's a different way you paying homage. You know what I'm saying? He stole the rhyme.
Yeah. So what you feel about Jay-Z using Biggie rhymes? Like one in particular, like when the Remy's in your system, ain't no telling will I fucking will I. What you feel about that? Is that biting or is that homage?
That's homage because that was his man. We knew that already anyway. These guys are not really, you know what I'm saying, affiliated together. You know, I'm just me personally, I'm not gonna take somebody else's rhyme. If I'm gonna take somebody else's rhyme, it gotta be a legend. You know what I'm saying? That's really paying homage. You take their line, get in and get out, you know what I'm saying? But not every you know what I'm saying? It's just certain things you just don't do.
So let me ask you this, what about when Cameron was getting that Jay-Z? Remember he used that whole big ass shit? Mm-hmm. It said Jay-Z was stealing niggas' lines. They had used what? Slick Rick, Biggie, quite a few, and a lot of, and to this day, it put such a bad taste on niggas. You know what I mean? Like niggas be calling Jay-Z a thief.
But that's crazy. How you gonna call him a thief? Everybody, a lot of people done took stuff from Slick Rick. Well, if it was Slick Rick, it wouldn't be no Biggie. You know what I mean? So, you know.
So you don't think Jay-Z a thief? But Tory Lanez, would you? So
that right there is just, you know, he just. It just still sound. It's too similar. It's too the same. You know, it's the same lines, but it's different songs. You know what I'm saying? On top of it. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just.
Now going to the diss record, do you think that shit, like niggas use this shit as a standard now, as the like ether? Do you feel that Cassidy shit, plagiarism was some ether shit, or that shit can get, you know, it depends on what Tory comes.
It depends on what Tory comes with.
Yeah, because Tory nice too. You know what I'm saying? So
that's it.
So once they go, it's to me, it's like they sparring right now.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It ain't like, okay, he had a little flurry. Let me see what, you understand what I'm saying? What son come back with.
Cassidy said, "This is you ain't gonna respond." Like this is Cassidy is like basically saying,
well,
this
we'll
is my
see.
ether, my nigga.
To Cassidy, it's so from what you said to Cassidy, this is the Mike Tyson blow.
Yeah.
So now if he get up after this, now he could get up and he could stumble and fall back down. You understand what I'm saying? But you understand what I'm saying? We'll see.
We'll see.
I'm
Time
just
will
saying,
tell.
like, on some real hip hop shit, Tory, what he did to that nigga when him and Joyner Lucas was going back, and you heard that shit earlier. Tory was going the fuck in.
Now,
and I'm not.
So what we gonna do is when Tory Lanez come out, we're gonna do a reaction video to him. They say whoever hear it, we ain't gonna let the other ones hear it first. We're gonna do a reaction video. We're gonna see if he Mike Tyson them.
Tory did respond. This
he
right here is a
responded
response to. Tory only gave Cassidy like 2, 3, 4 bars.
It was only 2, 3, 4 bars. That was it.
He was like, "You old niggas, like I'm paying homage, and you old niggas, something like that." And then he said some shit like, he said, "Your 15 minutes of fame is up. You was with R. Kelly in them hotels. We should flame you up." And that was it. He didn't even give that nigga 30 seconds really. And this nigga Cassidy gave you a whole 7 minute of straight punchlines.
Shit.
Like, yo, what can Tory handle that shit? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But after you hearing that one with Homeboy, that was a whole different thing.
You caught that?
Nope. We heard it. I might have caught it.
You live out this motherfucker. What you was about to say though?
Nah, but that battle that I just heard with Tory, because Tory ain't no joke. He's not to be played with. After I heard that, what's the name?
Joyner Lucas.
Joyner Lucas.
I forget the name of it, but it was something. But he had said whatever song it is, and y'all want to check that shit out. Just that shit where Tory Lanez was like, "Yo, this is what Joyner Lucas is probably doing. Like, why did I come after this nigga? Like, and that nigga
he went bananas.
Tory, like, all right, so the nigga be stealing flows. You know what I mean? He did a lot, but like Tory got popular flipping a lot of niggas joints. You know what I mean? He got popular flipping a lot of niggas joints. And but he also proved in that Joyner Lucas shit, nigga, I can really rap.
He can really spit.
I can really
and
rap.
that's the thing about it, is that he didn't have to do all that. But once, you know what I'm saying, take it. When I heard that, yeah, it's like, oh, he got his hands full. It ain't gonna just be a walk in the park.
Cassidy or Tory?
Cassidy.
He definitely, like, in my opinion,
don't sleep on him, Tory Lanez. Well, like, he got some shit.
This beat was hard, and I feel like, hey, do you feel like Cassidy bodied it, or do you feel like he did good on this beat? This beat was hard.
Nah,
son.
this beat, I think he bodied the beat.
Bodied the beat?
Yeah, I really think he bodied the beat because he went 7 minutes on it. You know, punchline to punchline to punchline after punchline. You know what I'm saying?
Cassidy gave him that first round with that perjury shit, and that shit was kind of good. Then Tory came with his rebuttal was like a few bars, you know what I mean? On the song. Now let's keep this real. That song that Tory put out with the diss, that shit did over 2 million views. What Cassidy did on that perjury shit, that shit only did over 500,000. Does that mean anything? Like, as far as followers? Because Tory Lanez got over 10 million followers. Cassidy only got 500. So how do you declare a winner? Like, if this nigga Tory come back, I got like at least some of them 10 million might be haters, but then it might be a good portion of that 10 million that might love this nigga. And Cat, they hearing this shit. If we was to go on Instagram right now or somewhere or whatever, you know, niggas is probably saying like, shit, we should look at the comments. Can't.
What you reading, the comments?
Yeah, this is a comment from, this is on Cassidy page. Cassidy right now got 206,000 views. He got 13,000 likes, and he got over 600 dislikes. That ain't bad. You know what I mean? That ain't bad. That's, 13,000 is good. But you would think, like, out of 200,000, like, give the nigga more likes, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the song was dope.
Give a nigga more likes, whether dislike or likes. Equal the views out with the likes and shit. Niggas don't be like sharing and you know, do that for Fully Fatigued. Like, share, subscribe, nigga, or unsubscribe.
Yep.
But it says somebody.
Nah, don't unsubscribe. He just joking.
Nah, unsubscribe. Fuck y'all niggas. Sorry.
From his shit.
What niggas is some niggas said bars. My raps go over your head, but they not terminals. Damn, Cassidy. I listened 5 times straight. This guy's bars is unlimited. Damn, bars is back. The man writes every damn day. He's a real MC. Oh shit, Tory done woke this lyrical beast up. Somebody said, perfect timing, Cass. Set out the bait, Tory took it. For that dude to say that Cassidy put up the bait. But what is 2 bars though? If I'm giving you 2 bars, nigga, and then you come with a whole 7-minute joint, you gave me your work. That's Cassidy just gave us work.
He gave us a lot of work.
You gave us work. Should you done that shit? And now it's on Cassidy, like Cassidy, like Tory. I mean, now it's on Tory.
Yeah. Now,
so who really put the bait out there? Who really playing chess right now? And if Tory don't respond, what's that mean? Does that mean like going back, like yo, like I'm too big? Like some niggas feel like they too big to respond. Like
don't even worry.
Let that nigga have that. He only got 500,000. Who paying attention? You know what I mean? I got 10.5 million followers. Like yo, like who really paying attention?
That's the thing.
Well, us hip hop heads is paying attention, Tory. If you seen this video, or if anybody that's riding with Tory and you see this shit and you feel like that nigga Tory ain't gotta respond, nah, that ain't hip hop, nigga. Fuck your followers, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck your followers. This is hip hop, nigga. This nigga Cassidy came at your ass with straight punchlines and bars, nigga. Pounding on your fucking head. So if you feel like I ain't gotta respond because you got over 10 million, that's what these niggas, that's what these young niggas, that's how you young niggas is looking at it nowadays. Like, your followers is more important than these bars. That's not how it go down, bro. That's not how it go down, bro. And you know that. So you can have all those fucking followers all you want, but in the long run, it's gonna be like, damn, that nigga Cassidy got my ass. Like,
and I didn't respond. I didn't do nothing.
You ain't do nothing, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like a nigga smacking you in your face in front of all these people. You ain't do shit.
You ain't smack back.
You ain't. Rakim says, "Smack me, I smack you back." That's how that shit supposed to go, my nigga. So, on a scale of 1 through 10, what you give plagiarism?
I give it an 8.
You give it an 8. Why you give it an 8? And then I'm gonna give you my rating. And then yours too, 8.
Because I said I don't want to give it a perfect 10 because I'm just hearing it now. I give it, I said, because there's a lot of balls, a lot of punches, a lot of punch lines. Cassidy gave him the work, and he went 7 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But it was just back to back. Because I want to see how this, I don't want to give him a straight 10 yet. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if it's going to keep continuing the Tory response. Because I want to see where he comes from first. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I give it. I give it an 8.
Yo, No Face, what did you think of that Cassidy shit, bro?
Man, that shit was dope. I give it like an 8.5. You understand what I'm saying?
Work? Why 8.5?
I mean, because the shit was dope. You listen to it all the way through, 7 minutes. You know what I mean? And the shit is dope. I always like Cassidy. You know, that's my dude. Maybe I'm being a little impartial. But that shit was dope to me, man. He hit him, then he hit him with the fucking death blow at the end. You understand what I'm saying? Which I think, you know, y'all said he said it was the Mike Tyson blow or something like that, right? Like that was. Well,
that's what Cassidy said. Like, yo, this is his last response, so to speak.
Yeah, we have to wait till Tory Lanez till he responds and see if he got up from the knockout blow. You know, but for right now, from what I heard, that shit is dope.
I give that shit a 7.5, just based on, I feel like Cassidy concentrates a lot on, you know, he makes his bars and all that shit connect. There's emotion in that record, but sometimes I just be wanting more. Like, I feel like that beat was real hard. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh shit. Like, I really didn't get that feeling. Like, this is my second time listening to it. That's because y'all ain't hear it.
Yeah.
I really need to, like, yo, you heard me when I heard shit like, yo, did you hear such and such? You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck if I'm by myself. Yo, I gotta hear that shit again. I gotta hear. I feel like he ain't really give me that on that track. You know what I mean? I feel like the shit dope, but I feel like he ain't really smacked the shit out that beat like that, bro. Like this. Like, really, when I heard BDP Bridges Over, now we going back to 86.
Well, that's a whole,
You know what I mean? Like, there's certain levels. Ice Cube, No Vaseline, when I heard Hit 'Em Up, minus the Outlaws, when Pac came, that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. What? First off, fuck you, and you know what I mean? I ain't even, you niggas ain't even on my level. Like, then he goes, you know what I mean? And then at the end, he talks mad shit. You know how many times I heard Hit Him Up, my nigga? You know how many times I heard Ether or Takeover? What other another diss record? Drake. This nigga Drake made me listen to back like mad time.
And I
can't even.
Is that? We don't even.
I can't even tell you what the fuck Meek Mills put out at this point. I forgot. All I know is that nigga Drake gave Meek Mills that fucking work. He baited
Twice.
Meek Mills.
Yeah, he did.
He gave him that one. I forgot what the first one was because
Everybody
the second reply was
and we was talking about that. I forgot the first one. I just keep remembering the second one.
That's the only thing I'm saying. That nigga said
second.
You got bodied by a singing nigga. So when I heard that back to back, and then that shit made it to the charts and in the club. So when I'm listening to it on a whole nother level now. Like you got records like Hit 'Em Up, Bridges Over, Takeover. You know what I mean?
This
when
song,
Jay-Z
yeah.
did the Takeover, we was like, oh, Nas can't come back from that. It took that nigga Nas 6 months to reply to Takeover, my nigga.
And then Jay came back with Super Ugly.
And he came back, and I thought that shit was dope, but niggas was like, that shit was trash. I thought that shit was dope.
Super Ugly was crazy.
Beanie Siegel and Jada Kiss. You know how many times I heard that Beanie Siegel coming at Jada? Mad times. So that's the only thing I'm saying is like, you know, in our age, we done heard so many disses and shit, my nigga. I'm trying to see if you got that effect where it's like, Tory can't fuck with that. Tory can't fuck with that.